Hey, it's Shireen here at MOGUL. I wanted to make a quick video on how to use my website and what to do when you get these emails from me sending you searches and how to use that. As you can see on my screen here, I have an email pulled up. I emailed myself a search so that way you can go through this with me. In here it says 8 new and updated home listings in Marietta that match your criteria. When it comes to your search, it'll be custom to you. In here, it just kind of shows you what the criteria that I'm using, in this case, Marietta, between 900 and a million, and I wrote any beds and baths. So this will adjust how we want it to be adjusted. And if you can see in the body of the email, it shows you some of the listings that are being sent over to you. So if we click on go to all listings, it will pull up my website. So that way you're able to see exactly what I'm sending to you here. So here, as you can see, I have a bunch of listings pulled up for you. And you can scroll through this way. You can also go through and look at it in map view. So if you go to the top right hand over here, it's map view. You click on that and it'll populate all of these listings on a map. If for some reason you really want to stay in a certain neighborhood, you can use these controls on the bottom right hand side of your map, and you can zoom in and you can zoom out. You can also draw, and you can draw a boundary. So let's just say I really wanted to stay here in this area. So you're going to press on your mouse, hold it down, and draw your boundary. And then and then click apply, of course. And then it'll only pull those listings that are within that boundary, so you can see them right here on the right-hand side. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. I'm gonna remove that boundary. And then again, you can draw again, however you want. And you can hit apply. Uh-oh, user error. Anyways, so let's go back to the list view and I'll show you this way. So as you can see, we've got all these listings. Let's just say there's a listing in here and you're like, oh, I really like this one right here. So you can click the red heart to hard hit. So that way it keeps it in your favorites folder. So that way you can easily access it later. And then let's just say you accidentally clicked one, you can unheart it that way. And see, it turns red whenever you favor it and it turns back to white when you unfavor it. You can also go through and adjust the criteria up here on the top search bar. So you can change the neighborhood, zip code, city, price point, bed and baths, what kind of property it is. And then in here under more, there are just a ton of features and things that you can really hone in on. So let's just say I sent you all of these listings. We're going to click into the listing and we're going to look at these properties here. Let me click out this guy. And you can see there's all of the photos. We can click to see the photos. You can make them nice and big and click through them nicely. And the resolution is great. I really love the way this website works nicely. Shows you some information about this property and it goes through. Just like so. There's like a little cost calculator you can play with, but also shows you location. And then it shows you similar listings that maybe I didn't pull for you for whatever reason. So this should help you with your search. Now, you might be asking yourself, why use my website versus something like Zillow? Part of the reason is Zillow only gets the information that we provide to them. So let's just say there is some listings in the MLS that are not actually being fed to Zillow. So if I have a client that's private and they prefer that their home not be shown on Zillow or Realtor.com or Homes.com or one of those many websites, you won't be able to see it on Zillow, but you will be able to see it on my website because it's directly linked to the MLS with full access. So this just is a really nice tool to have. Also, when you favor a listing, you can also send it to me. So here under next to favorites, there's the share button, and you can copy this link. You can email it, Facebook it, whatever you want to do, or you just copy the link and then to text it to me or email it to me or to your friends or whoever you want to send it to. They can see it directly. Also, whenever you do click on this link or have access to this, when you do favor something, many times I can actually see what you're favoring as well on my end. So that way it makes it really easy when you're like, hey, I really want to see this property on Red Bluff. So I hope this little tutorial helped. I really look forward in helping you in your property search. I'm very excited. And if you have any questions, remember, feel free to call me, text me, or email me anytime, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Talk to you soon.